Gentleman Johnny Two Guns Weston is a member of the Raiders in Appalachia. Johnny was born before the Great War in a military family and grew up near U.S. Army bases all around the nation because of his father's military service. Although his family did not approve, Johnny pursued his dreams of becoming an actor in New York City. This caused a rift between him and his parents, stating that either they disowned him or he disowned them, depending on who you believe. However, his career was ultimately a failure, describing himself as a bum when the bombs dropped in 2077. At an unknown point in time, he broke into the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, although he was caught because his crew bailed on him, and he was subsequently registered as a known felon. He was close friends with Hal Gleason both before and after the war. They did jobs together and were partners. In Johnny's terminal, he mentions Hal as not only the only real relationship I ever had, but probably the only real thing in general he has ever had. Johnny became involved with Meg Groberg's Raider group when he infiltrated the gang by acting like he belonged, blending in among other survivors. When Meg found out that he had simply slipped into the gang, she reacted positively, and the two shared drinks. They eventually shacked up and continued a physical relationship with each other. He followed Meg until they settled at the Crater, helping establish the new headquarters in Appalachia. His skill set benefits the Raiders' operations, as he specializes in infiltration and pulling cons, and everyone profits from keeping him around. He mentions Meg is not his boss, but rather they share a mutually beneficial arrangement in which they share resources and rewards, but neither expects one from the other. Now found in the Corps, Johnny stands out among the other Raiders because of the black suit that he wears. Talking to him will reveal that finding suits is easy, but keeping them clean is his secret. In recent times, Hal left Meg's crew. Hal thought him and Johnny would be better off on their own, but Johnny decided to stay with Meg. Hal did not approve of Johnny's relationship with Meg, and Johnny posits Hal may have been jealous. On their last job, Hal ripped Johnny off and took more than his fair share of the cut, then lied about it. By the time Johnny found out, Hal had already left under the guise of not wanting to settle down at the Crater.